If you're a heat and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what is a lesson that I learned from Westminster Abbey in London, England, that'll help you out with your sales process? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Silverbell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento. Okay, so last week, I was in London for a business event, for a business buying event, and flew in a couple of days early because I wanted to get in the sights of London. And I stayed like right at the bridge of Westminster. So if I went to the executive lounge in the morning, I saw Big Ben, Parliament, a lot of church steeples, Scotland Yard. And so I went on all the tours. For the first 3 days, I went and I looked at like all of what everybody talks about with London, England. And so we go to Westminster. My mom was with me. So when I say we, you're like, who's we? I went to Westminster Abbey with my mom, and we're touring Westminster Abbey. And it's very evident and very clear that in all of time, people have liked nice stuff, right? So like, I'm going to refer to what you would see at Westminster Abbey as opulent. People have liked nice stuff, like here's not so nice, and woo, over here is opulent. Like, Scott, like that's pretty obvious. Like, look, there is a point in the rapport process. Well, we're having a conversation with somebody where their house is their trophy, their office building is their trophy, their showcase is their trophy. And where salespeople make the mistake of going and trying to build rapport off of something that they don't know, they completely screw up. And I'm going to work with you on a question that you can ask, that, or a series of questions that you could ask that are open-ended, that are better for building rapport than just about anything else. But before we get there, you should absolutely join my email publication right here. Type that into a browser, type that URL into a browser, and what you will get is an email form to get you email publications. It'll be your name, your email, name, email address, phone number, maybe, right? And then you get emails from me. It's super awesome. You're going to love it. So if I were to go into your office right now or into your home, I'm not going to look at the wall. I'm like, oh, you got a picture of Hawaii? Oh, you got a picture of you with a celebrity? I'm going to ask, hey, out of all of these photos you have, which one's the most meaningful for you? I'm not going to automatically assume. I'm going to say, hey, like I'm looking at a bookcase, right? There's a bookcase in front of me. There's probably 200 books on it. If I were to go into an office and there was a bookcase, I would look, go, hey, it looks like you got a pretty good sized library here at your office. Out of all those books, which one's the most meaningful to you? Which one have you read twice, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, right? I'm not going to go off of the common rapport building that's like just basic and level, because people like nice stuff and there's something that's very meaningful to them. So you go into my place, my house, I've got pictures of sunset of Hawaii, right? I've got all sorts of wave pictures. If someone goes, hey, which one's the most meaningful for you? I've got one of a plumeria that's in my bedroom. Like, I like flowers. And so the further you get into somebody's home, like the more private the trophies are, right? Like the forward-facing trophies you see in the beginning of an office, those are cool. But when you really get into what I'm going to refer to the inner sanctum, those are the ones that people are like, okay, like this is what you wake up to in the morning. This is what you see every day. It's not done by mistake. Subconsciously, like somebody may be on autopilot, but it's not done by mistake. People are like, these are important things to me. So as you are building rapport and as you are having conversations, start asking questions a different way. Like out of all of these images, which one would you say is the most inspiring to you? Out of all of these pictures, which one is your absolute favorite or has the most amount of meaning, right? Instead of going, oh, you've been to Waimea Bay, Oahu? I've been to Waimea Bay. I'm going to be bored out of my mind. I'm going to be like, yeah, I've been to Oahu 150 times. Like, great. What's up next, right? Last year, I went to Hawaii 12 times in 1 year. I went every month. In 1 month, actually, that's not true. I went for 11 of the months, I went every month. And for 1 month, I went twice. So, you know, when you come down to it and you go like, hey, there's some things that I'm just going to get bored. I'm like, don't come into my place and try to build fake rapport, especially for people who deal with salespeople all the time. Ask a better question. Ask a much better question. Which one's the most meaningful? What was the most inspiring to you? Which one's your favorite? Right? Like now you're going to get somebody to go, that's a really good question. You got one of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button. Click on it. Every time I send a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.